Hi, Ken Smith here with Golden's Realty, and I wanted to just take a moment and give you a little bit of real estate advice. I know in these trying times, either selling a home or buying a home can be a big decision, and it can be very confusing. So I wanted to walk through a few concepts in each category that might help you. First of all, if you're thinking of selling a home, I'd highly recommend that if you don't need to sell it because of financial reasons or because of a relocation, that you don't sell it, that you enjoy it for what it's meant to be, a place to have comfort and safety with your family, a place to play in the backyard, and don't think of it as so much as an investment as a place to live, okay? If you do need to sell your home, if you're upside down and can't make your mortgage payments, you should consider these three things. One, contact your lender or your mortgage company and see if you can have a loan modification done where you can restructure the loan and reduce your payments. Two, consider a short sale. Align yourself with a good professional realtor and have that person walk you through the process of a short sale to minimize your losses. And three, consider renting your home through a professional property manager. That type of a situation, you can actually get rent that will cover your mortgage and then find another place to live in that might be less expensive, or maybe live with a family member, but it will prevent from having to go into foreclosure or short sale. It might be one of the better options. What you don't want to do is you don't want to go into foreclosure if you can help it at all, and you don't want to have the bank take the property back as an REO, because in those situations your credit's going to be just decimated, and you're also going to have a very difficult time getting a loan in the future. Now, if you're going to consider buying a home, but at this point in time you're saying, geez, I'd rather take that money and invest it in other vehicles and I'll just pay rent for now because I don't want the price of my home that I've purchased to go down and I'll lose money, consider these three things. First of all, if you rent a home or rent an apartment and then put money into other investment vehicles, you're still going to have to rent. You're still going to have to pay that monthly bill. Whether it's a mortgage and you're buying a home or it's rent, you're going to have to pay that. And so you're not going to necessarily have a whole bunch of additional money to put into alternative investments. Keep that in mind. Number two, Trulia recently came out with a report that stated that it's more affordable to purchase a two-bedroom home in 72% of the instances in 50 of the largest cities in the country than it is to rent a comparable home or apartment. So consider that. It's more affordable to buy a home than it is to rent a home on a monthly basis. And the third thing to consider is mortgage rates right now are lower than they've ever been before. So it's a great time to grab on and lock on to that interest rate because your mortgage payments are going to be very, very low. Now, last week, Fannie Mae released a report that stated 96% of homeowners have found homeownership to be a positive experience. 96%. The second thing that the report showed was 84% of all Americans feel that it makes better sense to buy than to rent. And 68% of renters feel it makes better sense to buy than to rent. And the third thing that this report showed was that 2 out of 3 Americans feel that owning a home is a much better quality of life. A much better quality of life than renting. And that gets back to what we talked about earlier, being able to play in your backyard, have family gatherings, and not feel like someone's pounding the wall next to you as you're trying to rent a place. So, these are a little bit of clarifications with selling a home and buying a home. If you'd like to chat about it more, I'd love to meet with you and have a cup of coffee. I'll buy the coffee, and we can go from there. Again, my name is Ken Smith with Golden's Realty. Thanks.